I thought I would take time to give you a video update after our first quarter here at Springfield High School and Junior High. Talking about in the building first, students and teachers, everyone has done a very good job about wearing masks. We need to stay vigilant on this. And although we haven't been perfect and had to have adjusted some behavior about letting them slip below the nose, for the most part we're doing very well. And so in light of those things, behavior and discipline have been quite successful here at the school, and I hope you're hearing those same good things as students report how things are at school. One frustration that I want to share with you that both the school and parents have experienced is this. It's when a student has to go to the nurse's office. Sometimes it can be the student referring themselves. Sometimes it can be a teacher referring because of illness that they're exhibiting in class. And I'm going to have the paper shown up on the screen to you. This is the letter that you receive when you are asked to come and get a student from the nurse's office. You can see a list of the symptoms here, and when getting this paper, it says very clearly that the student either has to A, stay home for 10 days or visit a physician to get a note to return to school, and we need that documentation. It can be very frustrating. I'm frustrated, and as a parent I know you're frustrated, because what used to be a convenient and easy way to get out of class now costs a doctor's visit to return to school, and that's money out of everyone's pocket that we don't need. So my advice is two things. One, assess your child's symptoms before they leave for school and make sure that they're symptom-free. And two, make sure you have a discussion with them about if you're not feeling well, maybe a trip to the nurse's office isn't your best way to communicate that. Maybe via text, which students are allowed to use their phone. Maybe they can communicate home with you, and we can come up with a better solution in this. And again, I share your frustration. I just wanted to take a moment to communicate that with you. Another thing that I have experienced for the first time here in the first quarter, and it was just this past week, was I had to send students home because they were deemed a close contact. And I thought, based on a conversation I had with a parent, that this would be a good means to tell you what to expect if this happens so that you're not caught off guard. It would go like this. If your son or daughter is deemed a close contact, then what we'll do is privately pull students out of the room and take them to a large enough area to be held where they will receive the close contact letter. They will be asked at that time to use their own device to call you and ask you to come and pick them up. Now, in this process, I understand it doesn't sound very official, but remember, we don't want them to be using another device other than their own. And in the process, I will try to have the resource officer out front and opening the door to communicate with parents as to who's arriving so we can send that student out to the car. There may or may not be an administrator available to talk to, because I know you're going to have questions. Everyone does. But the truth of the matter is, once they've been determined as a close contact, that information gets sent to the health department, and usually it's within 24 hours that the health department will get a hold of you to let you know what your return date will be and what to look for and answer some of those questions. So if you don't see one of the administrators available, just know that we're busy working, trying to get all of the people in, trying to calm them down, because it's scary at times for a student to say, well, why am I here? I didn't do anything wrong, and they haven't done anything wrong. These are just the circumstances we're living under. And so I thought this was a good avenue to try to get that message out to you as to what to expect. That close contact letter they'll have with them. If the student had already left for the day and is a close contact, every single person who is a close contact will receive a close contact email from us, and the whole building will be informed of the situation with the general letter that all of you have been receiving. So with that said, let me also say that we've had the end of our 9 weeks, and grade cards are available via Progress Book. And during this video, we'll take away my face and show you the directions on what you need to do in order to access your grades for your students and to see how they're doing. We have had conferences on October 29th in the evening from 4 to 7, but we will also have conferences again on November 5th from 4 to 7. So if you feel like a conference to get our teachers and parents and students all on the same page would be in order, please don't hesitate to call and let's make arrangements so we can work together so that your child can have success in their educational program. With that being said, here's something else to look for. Coming out early November will be an email with directions and a survey to determine the learning choice, learning options for the second semester here at Springfield High School and Junior High, as well as for other students in the district. So look for that. Follow the directions very carefully, because you may not have to turn in the survey if you're happy with your current choice. And so please look at the directions carefully and follow them carefully. Lastly, can I just say that there is a very important election that you all are aware of here November 3rd. It is important that everybody get out and exercise their civic duty as a free citizen of the United States of America to get out and vote. And as you're aware, Springfield has 3 very important levies or issues on the ballot: issue 40, 41, and 42. Please keep us in mind. Thank you for your support, and take care, Spartan families.